Hello everyone, thank you again for joining me. This is Strobosaurus here from Immortal Games, Immortal Gaming. We're going the wrong way. So yes, today we're going to be going to go to Vault 15 and explore there and look for a water chip. And then after that we're going to go and see about this Gizmo character. He owns the casino, I believe, at the far side of town. So this is Junktown. It's, as you can see, just a big old place made up of junk. We just leveled up, so it should be a while until we level up again. So yeah, so now, no funny business. Actually, let's get to Junktown and save the game real quick. The last time we saved the game, we were in the middle of the desert. I know, just accidentally just kind of backtracked us, but that's all right, really. So this is the hospital right here. I might actually go in here and try and buy some stim packs because we are a bit low on it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember this manhole here. I'm Doc Morbid. Can I help you? Barter. I'd like to barter with you, sir. What is this? You see tool and stim packs. We're actually going to need those. Take that, and what is that? 450? 59. Done. Offer. Talk. Not today, no. Hopefully not buy. So yeah, so I just saved, we talked to Dr. Morbid, we got a couple more stim packs, let's get going to Vault 15. So as you can see up here, we're on a bit of a timer. If you remember, we spoke with our, when we spoke with our overseer, he said that the vault only has a few months left of drinking water. So right now it's January in 2162. We go in here to the Vault 15. So there's a rad scorpion here. I believe he's actually here because he's because I actually have like low luck. Just gonna fight with him and then kind of walk out of the way so Ian can get in here and kick his ass. Oh, okay. He's gonna punch him. Took a turn I didn't expect it to. So that's gonna be it for the rad scorpion. So we're gonna go ahead and take his tail. Sell that later. We still have the tape recorder and the wiretap that Killian gave us to give to Gizmo. Now this place is infected with rats and stuff like that, but really they're beneath us, so if they want to fight we will, but we're not going to go out of our way to fight all the rats. Oh, but there is a giant mole rat here. When I first saw this I thought it was a bear. I was like, holy crap, it's a bear. But no, it's a yeah, a lesser mole rat. Not actually a full mole rat. So because Ian was so behind right now, he's still by the ladder. He's not actually in this fight, which might not prove so useful to me. There we go. I think we just knocked him down, and then we killed him. I don't think, yeah, he doesn't really have anything, but that's just a mole rat. For those of you who know about the mole rat, in the newer Fallout games, they look almost nothing like this. So we're gonna go over to the ladder now. This is why we needed the rope, because the elevator here is broken. So see, we can use the rope here, or no. I think what we have to do is we have to go here, go to our bag, and click the rope. And then voila, we just made a rope and we slide down the shaft. So I want to go over here because there's another rope. There's another rope and some armor in here. We go to our inventory. And we can equip the armor. Now this makes us look a lot like Mad Max, which is not by coincidence actually. This game was heavily inspired by Mad Max. All of the Fallout games were. Oh, we're gonna go into combat against this mole rat. I didn't really want to. I wanted to avoid a lot of these fights just because they're tedious and take up time, and you don't really get any XP out of it besides a little bit. Not the big ones. You see, that's why you need the Bloody Mess perk, because you get shit like that all the time. It's just so gloriously bloody. It's amazing. But yeah, I'm trying to avoid these lesser fights because they're not really worth our time and they don't really give us the XP that we really need. So we're gonna have to fight this big guy again. This time we've got Ian, so it shouldn't take too much time. Ow. Ian shot me. Great. Oh, no. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the impact and use it on myself now. That's gonna be my turn. And we're gonna have to fight this little baby too. Oh, I guess not. Ian's just gonna wreck him. No, there's still things I want to fight. Oh, there's a little baby mole rat right here. Oh, there's a rat in there. Oh, why are we unarmed? Let's pull out our knife. Swing at it at least. So now we want to go in here. And we want to loot these lockers, and we find some explosives, which I don't believe they're actually like really good. They're really risky to use. And in here we find ammo and a submachine gun. Now, we haven't invested any points into small guns, so this is going to do crap for us. However, Ian's expertise is submachine guns and small guns. What we're going to do is we're going to put that there, and we're going to try and we're going to offer that to him. And he's going, oh man, that was a good trade, yeah. So now we go back to talking, and we tell him, draw your best weapon next time we go into battle. And so next time we go into fight, which might be against this mole rat down here, he's going to pull out his submachine gun. And we're going to see how effective that is. Can we not hit him? No? We have to move up one? Okay. Yeah, see? He just wrecks things with that submachine gun. So we come in here, and boom. The rest of the vault in this direction, a delicate equipment that it has probably been ruined and destroyed. There's very low chance of anything remaining in value. So we're done here. There's a police baton right here. I believe we can get that. Might do a bit more damage than my knife. We might go for that, so we're gonna step up here and kill this mole rat. And I'm gonna try and... You are able to determine that the command and control center is definitely buried under even more rock. You'll have to look for a water chip elsewhere. There's a nightstick here. Actually, it's a crowbar. Inventory. It looked like a nightstick. So yeah, that does 3 to 14 damage, where a knife only did 1 to 10. So our max damage has gone up, and also our minimum damage has also gone up, so that's good. So now we just climb back up the elevator shaft, and there's no real reason for us to still be here. This is why I wanted 8, because with the lesser, like with a knife and stuff like that, it was only 3, but with the crowbar it's 4, so now I can still attack twice per turn. Unfortunately, I can't move or anything like that, so that'll have to be me. So Ian will come over here and just walk. Oh, there we go. I didn't want to fight these guys. I just wanted to get up the elevator shaft. Just want to get out of here. We're fighting these rats. I don't even need to fight these rats. Thought we had skill points to give right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and use first aid because we haven't done that yet. I'm gonna go ahead and try and use that on myself. And we healed for 2 hit points, but we also earned 25 XP. We also poisoned ourselves apparently. That's not good. So let's go ahead and take this. We lost 5 current poison level. I don't know what that means. Let's try and heal ourselves again. So we'll go to first aid and try to use that on ourselves again. So there we go. We were able to heal ourselves for 4 hit points that time. We're still apparently poisoned from the... I don't know what. I guess we were trying to heal ourselves and we took something we shouldn't have and ended up poisoning ourselves? So now we're going to go up the ladder. And we are on the surface again. I'm going to go ahead and save. Just because it's safe too. And there's also a reason I wanted to go to the vault, not just to get the crowbar and the machine gun for Ian, but I also wanted to get the armor. Now, a couple of you are probably saying, "Oh yeah, armor." Of course, you know it's smart to get more defense, but there's also another reason, a roleplay reason that we needed to have leather armor, and you're about to see that right here pretty soon. Right now it's the, I guess, 10th of January. We're getting into a fight here with one rat scorpion. Cool. I'm gonna wreck him with my new crowbar. See, look at that, 10 points for the forceful blow. Went from doing almost 10 damage to I almost doubled my damage. See, but Ian, 69 damage to that rad scorpion. It was just insane how much damage he can do with a submachine gun. So let's go back to Junktown and we'll go to the Brash house. This, I think, yeah, this is a hotel. We need to put away our weapon. If the guards see us with our weapon out, they're gonna attack us, which is a not good thing. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna meet a little friend of ours. Over here, that's dogmeat. And normally he's like really sick and weak. And he's trying to get inside his house, but dogmeat is keeping him from getting inside his house. And so, see, we're gonna see him try and walk up and like the dog's gonna grr at him or something. Yeah, see, grr. And he's keeping Phil from getting inside his house. And he's like sick and weak and stuff like that. So normally what you would do is you would go and you would grab like some food and you would go up and you would give that to the dog and that would heal him. Now because we're wearing this armor, we look like Mad Max, and this is a Mad Max reference. So as soon as we walk up to dogmeat, he's gonna think we're his owner. See? The dog seems to think you are his owner. You gain 100 experience for helping Phil in his canine conundrum. So, First time I played through this, I was like, what? Like, I just walked over and I just saw the dog and I was like, oh, I guess he just follows us. But normally what you have to do is you have to feed him some, like, iguana bits, I think, or something like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into Gizmo's, casino. Now, Gizmo, this is Gizmo up here. He's a real character. And so we're going to go and speak with him now. And you can't actually gamble at these, like, places, but that, like, it's difficult to unless you have a high gambling skill. And in that case, you can get very rich by doing this, but there's no real reason for us to get that rich. We're going to come and talk to Gizmo.
What do you want? I'm a busy man.
I'm here to talk about the attempt on Killian's life.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, let's take a hypothetical situation. Well, let's say you did try to kill Killian, and your assassin failed. That means you need a new one to do the job right.
And let me guess,
I can kill him quicker than you can spit.
Well, how can I trust you?
Because I've been around. I've killed before.
All right, we can do this. But you work for me. You better know that nobody ever double-crosses Gizmo and lives to talk about it. You got me?
Of course, but first I need to know, why do you want him dead?
That's easy. I want him dead because he cramps my business. So, what are you doing for me?
Sure, it's a job.
Good. Return with the dog tags he wears around his neck as proof. And we never had this conversation. You don't mention this to anyone. No one double-crosses me. No one.
So what can we barter? This person will not barter with you. Okay. I was just wondering if he had anything. So we talked to him and we had the tape recorder. So that should count as evidence because he said he wanted him dead. Why do you want him dead? I want Killian dead because he cramps my business. So we talked with him. So we're going to go down over here to Killian and give him the evidence. I don't think we can do this right now though because it's still dark outside. It's still nighttime. So what we have to do is we have to wait until morning. And then Killian will be ready and we'll speak with him. And we will, because right, yeah, see if we come around here, like right here, we can see inside. Killian's right over here. He's still like asleep, I guess you could say. And actually, there's something we can do that we need to do real quick before we talk to Killian again. We have to go talk to another character who will help us once we give the evidence to Killian. So we're gonna go up here. And then we're gonna go to the scum pit. And I hope he's still here. Yeah, he is. So we're gonna talk to this fellow over here. A man in a dusty leather armor with a trench coat and a gas mask. Another new face. Traveler. Travelers here are a dime a dozen. Do you have a look of someone different? Here to join me for a drink? Sure. Delightful. I hope you don't mind your drink well watered. They treat beer here like like it's a potted plant. So what's your story? I could ask the same of you. In interest of amenity, I suppose I'll tell first. I'm called Tycho. Or Tycho. I'm gonna call him Tycho. It's easier for me. Come from out east, what used to be Nevada. That's a pretty long trip. Yeah, it was. Decided to take it easy for a while. This place shows some promise. As soon as someone cleans up some of the scum. Yeah, I noticed. What do you know about those jerks? There's two grades of scum here. One of them's the Skulls, a gang that hangs out in the back of Mercedes Crash House. Oh, They're just grade B twerps. Another one answers to a fat freak, whose name you can probably guess. Runs a casino. Those other guys are organized and dangerous. I see. Thanks for the info. Oh, not so fast. We never finished introductions, remember? What's your name, stranger? I'm Strobe. Good to meet you. Step carefully, friend. So we met Tycho, and he's a great guy. He's a desert ranger. Now, for those of you who don't know the lore, the Desert Rangers were pretty much just a group of people who... They all wore these trench coats and gas masks and stuff like that. And they basically were just a bunch of do-gooders who lived out in the wastes. And so what happened, or what happens, is eventually the Rangers and the NCR, who those of you who played Fallout New Vegas know who those are. The Rangers and the NCR eventually teamed up. And the Rangers became like elite members of the NCR. What do we need? We need our Pip-Boy. We need to see, we have 112 days. That's actually not good. I kind of wasted a bit of time. We have 112 days left to get our water chip. So we're going to wait until noon. And that should be good. So we have 111 days left. Get the water chip. So we're going to talk to...
Did you get the evidence?
Sure did.
Which? Bug or tape?
A confession.
That's the first time I've been happy to hear his voice. Thanks, friend. Now, time for you and me to take care of the other business.
Let's get all the stim packs he can spare.
Well, thanks again. Well, listen, I'm gonna take the guards and run Gizmo and his cronies out of
Sure,
town.
it'll be worth it. Oh, he's gonna
use another gun. You up for it?
Sure, it'll be worth it just to see him try and walk more than 10 feet.
Go to Lars at the guard station. He'll fill you in. Now listen, this town owes you a lot.
We gained 500 XP for securing the confession. Now, that's not what we're going to do. We're not going to go to Lars, at least not right now. We're going to go up here to Tycho. We're going to talk to him, and he's going to join us. And he'll help us kill Gizmo. I don't believe he's here right now, though. Oh, it's locked. Yeah, we have to wait again until nighttime. Till evening. And then we have to wait 2 hours. Hey, fresh bait. So what brings you to our territory, chum? This here's a little fun. At your expense, of course. Actually, I'm here to kick butt and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of gum. In here, motherfucker. Let me pull out my crowbar and end my turn. Oh, are these gonna fight me too? Yeah, these are all the skulls. These guys are all assholes. I should have saved before we did this. Don't worry, I saved a bit ago. I'll just, if I die, I'll just go back and you guys don't have to watch this. Dogmeat's here and he's gonna help us out. And there's that. We got 185 XP and we just killed the skulls. Looks like time's about up. We'll talk to Tycho next episode, and also next episode I'll heal up and we'll go fight Gizmo. Thank you everybody again for watching.